Hello, my name is Johnny. I am an R&D chemist for Liquitex and the lead formulator in the Liquitex bio-based heavy body acrylics. Bio-based products are materials that are derived from renewable sources that include crops, for example, like corn, soy, sugarcane, agricultural and food processing residues, algae, etc. These products are called renewable because they come from sources that can replenish relatively quickly through natural processes or agricultural practices, as opposed to non-renewable resources like fossil fuel that takes millions of years to form. The biggest change in the formulation is the binder. Acrylic binders are what we call polymers, which are very long molecule chains composed of smaller building blocks we call monomers. Conventionally, these monomers come from fossil fuel. In the new Liquitex bio-based range, a big part of these monomers come from renewable sources. In addition, other raw materials have been replaced by more sustainable counterparts that use vegetable oils rather than petrol oils, for example. And all these combined allow us to have a paint formulation with an average bio-based content of 50%. Renewable resources have less environmental impact than petrol-based materials with a lower carbon footprint. It also promotes biodiversity by using diverse agricultural products in our raw materials. Today, it is not possible to have 100% bio-based acrylic paint that is light, fast, and archival. 50% is the highest bio-based percentage it can be achieved without sacrificing the quality. Note that other products have the possibility to obtain higher percentage bio-based. However, they are based on a different chemistry than acrylics and they have sustainable materials more readily available. The bio-based percentage is measured by a standardized test called C14 analysis. It is the same test used in carbon dating to identify the age of a tree, for example. Every living organism, including plants, release a carbon isotope called C14. This procedure aims to measure the amount of carbon derived from renewable sources like plants compared to carbon derived from fossil fuels that do not contain this carbon-14 isotope. All the colors are tested in what we call a Q-sum xenon chamber. In this chamber, half the paint is protected while the other half is bombarded with high humidity and high temperature for 300 hours. These extreme conditions don't only allow us to see the light fastness of the pigment, but also the integrity of the paint itself to see if the paint film yellows, for example, or cracks or peels off, etc. We are collaborating with suppliers and research institutions to develop new biotechnologies and more sustainable sourcing methods. Our goal is to balance a higher bio-based content while maintaining the quality, functionality, and cost effectiveness of the paint. Current Liquitex Heavy Body, being a traditional acrylic, only has 3% and lower bio-based content, compared to the 50% average that we have on the bio-based heavy acrylics. Currently, the technology to produce bio-based pigments of artistic grade that meet our stringent standards is not available. To ensure the highest quality, light fastness, and archivability, we use traditional pigments that are known to deliver these essential characteristics. Because these traditional pigments are derived from petrochemicals, the bio-based content of our paint can vary depending on the color. Our commitment to quality means that while we aim to increase the bio-based content, we prioritize the performance and the longevity of our products. So rPET stands for recycled polyethylene tetraphthalate. It is the type of plastic that is mostly made from recycled bottles and containers. rPET is commonly used in the production of new bottles, packaging, textiles, and other products. By using recycled materials, rPET helps us reduce the waste and the consumption of raw petrochemicals, making it a more sustainable option in manufacturing and packaging. This is also why there is a slight greenish tint to the pot. And we also chose using pots instead of tubes to ensure that our packaging not only made from recycled materials but is also reusable and recyclable. Unlike tubes, which cannot be recycled or reused, pots provide a more sustainable end-of-life solution to our products. No, our bio-based acrylics go through the same set of shelf life testing as our traditional acrylics and have shown equal, if not better, performances.